All right. Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. It is 9:35 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on July 9th, 2025, and we are here to initiate in the full moon in Capricorn, which is actually tomorrow. I'll give you guys the exact time so you know what is actually going on. And perfect time. And we have the full moon in Capricorn. So I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a disclaimer before I go into everything. Um, please stay hydrated during the call because usually in these type of um environments we move a lot of energy. So it's really important to stay hydrated. If you have tea, I have my beautiful cup made by Chelsea. I love it. I'm not having fizz, it's too late, but this call is brought to you by Arbonne. The product today is fizz. The ginseng energy fizz. I'm not drinking it, but also I was gonna have a detox tea, but I'm having lime and water because I went to the gym today. So Capricorn is kicking my butt, like really telling me to get disciplined. I don't know if you guys are feeling it or not. But yeah. Okay, if you guys are available to turn your cameras on, that'd be awesome. If not, that's okay. If everyone can just go ahead, introduce themselves, their name, where they're from, and um their sign. Arya, I'm gonna have you go first since I can see you.
Sure. Thanks for leading this. Aria, I'm in White Rock. I've led and participated in so many full moon ceremonies and new moons. I love this stuff. And I'm a Capricorn, so this is my vibe. And a gentleman gifted me this, I don't know, I think it's 47 carat garnet necklace
Oh, wow.
for my Capricorn birthday. So I'm totally tapping into the Capricorn full moon. I was manifesting actually a sister full moon circle. So when you said this, I was just like, thank you, Arbonne, for doing more than just healing my tummy. Yeah. So thank you.
All right, Nicole, go ahead. I see your beautiful face.
Hi, I'm Nicole and I live in Surrey. And I just saw you post this in the group chat, and I'm totally all about the spiritual things. So I was like, if I can get on, I'm getting on. So I've got my Clean Talks tea and my journal ready to go.
Love it. Happy to have you guys here. I did see Love Preet for a second, so if you're accessible, if you guys are accessible, whoever wants to unmute, go right ahead. I'll give it like a minute. If not, okay. We have Love Preet, Chelsea, and Anna. I know. Do you guys know each other? Everybody here?
I know everyone here. And sorry, I'm not clothed. That's why I'm not on camera. Um, just got out of the shower. But I am a Gemini and I am in Delta, BC, and I am all about receiving energy, especially from Dessica and Chelsea. So I'm very excited for this. And thank you, everyone. And thank you guys for hosting. Appreciate it.
Hi, everybody. I am Chelsea, and I am a Taurus. Am I supposed to say where I'm from too? I'm from Surrey, and I'm a Taurus. I'm a Taurus sun, a Taurus moon, and a Cancer rising. That is me.
Hey guys, is everybody introducing themselves? Sorry, I was in the kitchen.
Yes, please. You introduce yourself and your sign and where you live.
Okay, hi beautiful ladies. Hi Nicole. Hi Anna. Hi Chelsea. Hi Des and hi Miss Ari. Hi, nice seeing you. My name is Lopreet and I'm a Gemini. And that's it. I don't know anything about the rising moon or something. And yeah, I'm here for the Des because yeah, nice mentor out there.
Thank you. Lovely. I'm so grateful you guys are here. I love to have intimate spaces like this, so it's nice that we all are in the same area, and also energetically, we are all very close in proximity. So please stay hydrated during this call because the energy will move. It's just how it is. So I'm gonna go over a couple things with you guys. I'm gonna try to make this as fluid as possible. Sometimes things just go off on different directions, but that's just how the channel is sometimes. But I'm going to try to give you guys a lot of resources as well today, because I know a lot of us are new to this type of stuff and we're also learning together. I know I'm learning every single day. And so I'll share some resources with you guys, what I use. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Everything isn't for everyone always. So if it's not resonating, it's not meant for you. And don't feel like it's not making sense or that you're out of sync. That's not it. It's just sometimes the messages are for different people, especially in group settings and especially in intimate group settings because we connect a little bit more clearly with people when we're in smaller groups. Okay. All right. Also, a lot of the things I do talk about sometimes, um, it can be like I said, just leave what doesn't resonate and take what resonates because sometimes I go into like a lot of occult stuff, and so it might not make sense. If you have questions, like feel free to reach out to me later as well. I can like go deeper with you guys on some stuff. Um, but a lot of my background, so you guys know, I've studied the law of attraction since I was 16. Like grateful I got introduced to The Secret and I was like, if this is real, then life's about to get good. And I'm 36 now, so that's crazy. 20 years. And I started to learn a lot about the brain because I felt like, and if you guys have felt like this before, please like let me know in the chat. But when you get into a spiritual space, sometimes it can feel like escapism. I know for me it has. And I had to find a really tangible way to understand spirituality. And so I study a lot about the brain and neuroscience and psychology and how the brain works and how we learn to rewire the brain. And so I read Dr. Joe Dispenza's book, Becoming Supernatural, and that book really tied things together for me. I was like, okay, spirituality and science are like one thing. Um, Everything's a metaphor for everything is what I believe in all aspects, religiously as well. I do refer to God a lot, so you guys call it what resonates with you, universe source. I got into oracle reading because someone gave me oracle as a gift for my birthday, and every year since then I have gotten an oracle deck for my birthday. And I just started reading for my friends, and I just had a lot of things to share, and my friends hyped me up and gaslighted me to believe that I can do this. So here we are. And I'm grateful for it. Every single step of the journey has been amazing. So my intention is to hopefully um, influence you to do your own research and dive deeper into your own um, knowledge of self. That is one of the biggest groundedness things that has kept me not only okay in life, but also in the space of network marketing, which is really interesting. So I always come back here as much as I try to run away, but I'm here again. And we've cultivated this beautiful group of women. Everything happens for a reason, and I'm grateful. So let's get right into it. I'm gonna actually first give you guys a quick update of this week's astrology. I do this every week with Chelsea. We do a call on the beginning of the week, Sundays or Mondays. Both of us are in the economic space, so we trade and we've learned about economics of the world for the past 5 years, which I think every woman should be learning about. You need to know about money, especially if you're about to make a lot here in Arbonne. We got to learn how to invest it. So Chelsea and I do a call every Monday and Sunday. We do talk about economics. We talk about some of our trading. We show our charts, and I do a weekly astrology update because I tie astrology into my trading and how I understand the economy. And there's a quote by JP Morgan, and it says, millionaires don't study astrology, billionaires do. And so Chelsea and I have been mentored by women who do financial astrology, and they taught us how to read financial astrology and how it all ties together. So that is a call if you guys are ever interested. We'll start sharing it in the group to hop on because I do this weekly update every week. So it's good to know whether you are studying astrology financially or just in your life. Everything correlates so deeply. And when we know what the energies are doing during the week, it helps us get through the week a lot more, with a lot more grace for ourselves and a lot more grace for the collective. Okay. So before we start, I'm going to have everybody just take a deep breath in, hold, and release and count to 4. And one more time, one deep breath in and hold and release. Relax your shoulders, get comfortable. Pull out your notes. Note takers are money makers always. I believe in that. I am an avid note taker, so I'll also, again, send you guys all of the resources at the end. So we're going to start off with this. We'll start with Wednesday because since we're here now. Today, the moon is in Capricorn, opposite Jupiter in Cancer. If you don't know what any of this means, I'm going to tell you the energetics of it. So that's the main thing that matters, okay? Today, if you felt lazy or extra indulgent, that is the energy of just Cancer taking care of itself. And because Jupiter rules expansion in Cancer, Cancer ruling home, Cancer ruling nurturing, if you felt like you were nurturing yourself today, I hope you guys did. And if you're doing it now, then good. Today's the day to do it. The moon goes into Capricorn today. Um, for Bitcoin, that was a good thing. We saw close to all-time highs today. Okay, we're almost at, like, listen, so crazy. Bitcoin is a Capricorn. Side note, fun fact, okay? So the moon is in Capricorn, and with the full moon coming into full effect tomorrow, it's at 1:26 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Um, Keep an eye on your stocks if you're invested in anything, especially something like your commodities and your crypto, Bitcoin specifically. So with the full moon in Capricorn, so I love Capricorn full moon. I love Capricorns. They're so dedicated. They're so hardworking. They're so determined. They get what they want. They're very they're very grounded in what they believe in and who they are, and I admire them so much. My dad is a Capricorn. I know many Capricorns, so very close to my heart. And I have a Capricorn stellium. If you guys have not and don't look at your charts, download the app called Time Passages. You just need your name, your birthday, and your birthplace, and it will show you your birth chart, and it will show you where the planets are in your chart, and it will give you a breakdown for every single one. So the app is called Time Passages. When you know where things are in your own placement, these energies are easier to focus in on certain areas of your life. So I have a stellium. If you're born between 1988 and 1991, you most likely have a Capricorn stellium too, which means you have 3 signs in Capricorn, 3 planets in Capricorn. So when you were born, 3 of the planets in the sky was in the sign of Capricorn. So that energy influences you most. And so it's a beautiful one. Capricorn is really pulling on you to execute on your ambitions and all the things you're passionate about. If you've been feeling like you were set back, or you feel like maybe setbacks are coming, or they're just starting, it's okay. We have retrogrades coming up as well. So like Capricorn is like slow, steady growth. They understand the concept of delayed gratification. And I think that is like you need that skill set in life, understanding delayed gratification. When you can master the skill set of delayed gratification, you master life. And that is what this like Capricorn full moon is bringing in. You know that goals and um, ambitions and our visions are going to take time to come into fruition. But with this Capricorn full moon, you have like your eye set on the prize, and it's no pressure here. Um, some of you, I don't know if you guys felt it today. There was like this anxiousness feeling coming up too. There's a lot going on in the world. So, if you're feeling that anxiousness, it's okay. Just get grounded with the moon tomorrow. Get out in nature if you can. Be by water if that's what heals you. This one's calling for nature. I feel like if you could sit under a tree or lay in the grass or something, um, that will be really helpful for you guys just to lock in this next season. The lock-in is real. On the 11th, we have Moon in Aquarius, sextile Saturn in Aries. Saturn in Aries is about to go retrograde, and Mercury is about to go retrograde. So, slow down. Discipline is going to be your best friend. It's going to be the thing that allows you to get closer to your achievements with more subtleness, without the chaoticness of everything. You are an independent person. Capricorn calls for independence. Capricorn calls for take responsibility for who you are and your goals and what you're trying to achieve in this life. Nobody is responsible for you. No one's coming to save you. I'm sorry. But the Capricorn full moon is really bringing that to the forefront. Like, I'm my own person and I'm here to do the things I said I'm going to do for me first, and fill my cup first so I can give from the overflow every single time. And listen, I'm receiving all of this energy, okay? I haven't gone through this yet, you guys. I'm going through it with you guys right now. So, whew, bringing it all in. Take a deep breath, please. That was a lot. And that was only 2 days. That was till Friday. It's not even the weekend. Breathe out. Moon in Aquarius on the 12th, trine Venus in Gemini. This is a day for you to, again, like just tap into the balance of life. I feel like summertime brings a lot of balance after coming out of the dark winter that we were all in. I'm gonna drink some water, you guys. The weekend is like coming in smoothly, you're like, okay, I'm ready for this. Second weekend of July. We're in summer. Um, that being said, on the 13th, which is Sunday, we have Saturn going retrograde. Retrograde is never bad. Don't freak out. Retrograde just means to slow down. Everything's slowing down. Saturn rules Capricorn. So Saturn has the same energies I mentioned before, the discipline, the hardworking energy, the ambition, the determination. And so this is allowing you to really slow down, and it's in Aries. So there is a bit of aggression that comes in here when it comes for you to tap into these energies, which is a good thing because you become extra resourceful. Again, you're okay with the concept of delayed gratification. If you can remind yourself that in this next season for the next 2 weeks, like it's going to be so good because everything you do, you're going to do it knowing that the long-term results are going to benefit you, and you're just like so clear on your vision. Like, I'm receiving it. I'm receiving it. Um, the moon enters Pisces on the same day as well. So moon in Pisces, my moon is in Pisces. It is the like ethereal, spiritual, tapped in energy. So this is influencing everybody. So again, that Saturn in retrograde, Tap into your energy and utilize that to really visualize what it is you're creating for yourself. Okay? Because your spiritual essence is projecting into your reality. You're literally programming the matrix. Oh, guys, oh my God. Let me tell you, I'm going to tap into that in just a second because I'm going to teach you guys a little bit on how to program the frequencies around you. I just learned this and it blew my mind. Okay. So, Moon in Pisces, trine Jupiter in Cancer is on the 14th. This is bringing you open-mindedness, optimistic views. You just had a great weekend, a good week. You're tapped into who you are and you're living as your highest self. So you're open to these novelty experiences, but understand that the novelty experiences that you're having right now are going to be the habits that you're creating in the future. They're the positive habits of how you're going to live your life. This week is literally a like mirror of your life, like the first day, like welcome to your higher self, okay? Um, and then we have the moon in Pisces, trine sun in Cancer. Um, Leo energy is coming up too. So literally, you guys are just tapped into yourselves. You feel like you're in your bed, your body's looking good, you're feeling good, you're a little bronzed up from the sun. Listen, girl, be her in all her glory, okay? And then on the 16th, we're almost done, Moon in Aries conjunct Neptune in Aries. Intuition's tapped in. Um, on this day, please take some time to meditate and really tap into your higher self and spend some time with her because she's gonna show you something that you need to see. Okay. And seeing that vision of what she's gonna show you is going to help you really take initiative on this new approach to life that you have. Okay. Um, and then the last one I'm doing for you guys is the 17th, Moon in Aries, trine Mercury and Leo. I told you guys Leo's coming in. Mercury is the sign of communication. And with Leo there, throat chakras are open. You're saying what you need to say, but you're doing it from such a grounded space because of the Saturn retrograde. Ooh, like this is about to be a good season. If you guys have goals, like it's a good time to execute for real. And don't be discouraged when things don't go your way because we have Mercury retrograde coming in. Things might look like very contrary, like they're going to look like opposite of what you want to happen. And in those moments is when you need to tap into that vision the most. So, yeah, like really just give yourself the space to be with yourself this week and put yourself first. I'm receiving it so hard. Okay. Okay, if everyone can just stand up for a second and just shake it off because that was a lot. If you can, if you have space to stretch it out. Okay. I'm being asked to ask everybody just to share a little channel. I feel like someone has something to say. If everyone wants to share something, go ahead and then we'll go into the next thing. Please share your insights.
Okay, I'll share my just my random thoughts. I'm really excited for this moon because I feel like it's helping me get all the systems and the like thought organization stuff um in my head figured out. And also if you haven't looked at your birth chart before, and if you want to, another cool thing that you can do is you can just go to ChatGPT or any AI and you can put in like I just realized right now that I have Neptune and Uranus in Capricorn.
Okay.
So there's that. So yeah, I'm gonna be going to ChatGPT and asking ChatGPT like what are some things that I should be aware of? How is this energy affecting me? And yeah, I love looking at my birth chart. I love like it, just everything makes sense. Let's just say that. When you look at your birth chart and you start diving into it, everything starts making sense in the best way. And then you have something to blame it on. Like, this is why I'm crazy because I was born at 10:15 a.m. on April 23rd in 1993. So, anyways, yeah, I found out today that people that are born, like Des said, between 1 year and another year, what was it, Des?
At
Um,
1988 and 91.
yeah, and you are there in there, so that's so crazy. So everybody that has this Capricorn stellium in that age group, so that's wild, or in that time frame. So yeah, anyways, just my unhinged brain. Um, and yeah, happy full moon. Thanks for hosting this, Des. Appreciate you. This is awesome.
Thank you, Chelsea. I'm so glad you said that because yes, AI, ChatGPT, I use for my chart. You can upload your chart into ChatGPT and have it break it down for you. Um, Prompting AI is really important. So when you guys are using it, ask it and prompt it before you ask it anything. So say like act as my intuitive astrologer if you like a certain spiritual teacher, like say if you like Osho, be like in the character of Osho and read me my birth chart and like it will do it in that way. Um so I love that. Thank you, Chelsea, for your insights. They're always appreciated so much. So much. Um, I'm gonna give you guys a quick other resource. The Stardust app. So if you're not using Stardust, Stardust is a app to help you sync your cycle, and it's really cool because it's like spiritually like entwined. So it tells you like the moons and how you're cycling with the moon. And if you add 7 friends on there, you get the year for free. So if you guys download it, just share your code so we can all add each other and you guys can get the free trial, but it's really cool because it just tells you about your body, all your phases, and what's happening to your body when you have your period. I never knew, I'm 36, I don't know. But here we are learning together. So it's a great app. Highly recommend. I am not affiliated with them. I should be getting paid, but one day. Oh, the other thing I wanted to say, and Chelsea, I'm so glad that you said what you said about the natal chart. And when you know, what is happening in your chart. Lately, I have been tapping into learning how to brand myself with my chart. And it's like my confidence level has shifted a lot in a short period of time because I'm tapping into the energies of who I am authentically. And it like resonates with me more too. It's weird. It's so interesting, you know? Like, again, take everything with a grain of salt because, like, that's only, if you're looking at one chart, that's only one timeline. So, for example, like, I look at Vedic astrology and tropical astrology, both of the charts will show different energies. So, take everything for what it is and learn how to, like, integrate. Because on my Vedic chart, I'm a Gemini, and on my tropical chart, I'm Cancer. So we got to learn how to kind of integrate, but that's like another level of stuff. Okay, going deep here. All right. I want to talk to you guys really quickly about dark energy programming, and then we're going to do a journaling session. I learned this yesterday. If you guys are all in the group chat, right? The audio that I sent yesterday, the Your Wish is Your Command. It's 13 hours. Okay, it's an hour each audio. Break it down in 20 minutes. sections and listen to it in a 2-week period. Okay. That audio changed my life. I've listened to it like, I don't even know, unlimited amounts of times. I keep listening to it because it's the foundation of what you need. Like, it's the foundations, it's the basics. If you apply that knowledge to everything in your life, he ties spirituality with science, and it's so good. And it just tells you how your brain works. And it's so, so good. And so I was listening to number 6, and in number 6, he starts talking about energy, and he talks about atoms. And so back in the day, they had a telescope, or what would you call it? A microscope, and they would look in to see the smallest thing that existed in the world was an atom. And then a few years later, as technology evolved, they saw that there was neutrons and protons, and that was the smallest thing in the world. And then they went even further down and they found that everything is vibration. So because what is holding the neutrons and the protons together is vibration. It's like moving plates. When something's moving really fast, there's space in between it. That's energy. That's everything. There's space in between everything. And so, do you guys want to take your like supplement intake to the next level? Do you guys know about alchemy? Like, I don't want to go, like, I can't go like so deep because I got to figure out how to share this with you guys. Nicole, are you familiar with alchemy at all?
I mean, I've heard of it, but I don't really, I'm not really sure what it is.
Okay. So rub your hands together. Like, everybody rub your hands together and get it like really warm. And then cup your palms together. And then like really slightly just start moving it in and out with your hands starting really close together, and then like slowly move out. Um, do you guys feel anything between your hands? Do you feel anything? Like there's a warmth there, there's a little bit of pressure there. That's energy. You just created energy. When you put intention into that energy, you shift the frequency of the energy around you. It's like when you walk into a room, you feel the energy in the room, because I know a lot of us are empathetic here, right? You feel like, or you're with somebody and you feel like this person's not okay. Like, I can tell something's wrong with them, is because they're emitting a certain frequency. It's the energy that's radiating off their body. And so when we get intentional about the energy that we output or we input within ourselves, we literally can change everything. Like, it's Chelsea and I have a teacher named Soul, and like back in the day, I did a class with her, and it was an alchemy class, and we changed like a glass of water and we changed the color of it to gold. Like, we made it like with our hands with alchemy. Like, it was so crazy, you know? Like, I wish I still had that picture, but we're so powerful. We literally changed the energy. So if you put that into yourself, now going back to what I was saying about the atoms, how between everything there's space, okay? There's space, there's nothing. If you read the book The Secret, there is the passage in there that talks about how that space, that there's like the space that is holding everything together and God are described in the same way. Okay. So now I'm going to take it to another level, because you can program that space. So if you ever heard about like Reiki, and somebody healing somebody with their hands or moving energy with their hands, it's a similar concept, but you can do that on yourself. And usually with certain like healing practices from a basic level, because I just learned this. So this is, I don't know, maybe I don't know what I don't know, you know. But from a basic level, we think that if someone's healing us, they're healing the cells within our body. Like if we are getting a medical treatment, we're treating it with the cells in our body. Now, keep in mind, this is not like, don't go healing yourself with this. If you have a physical ailment, please go to the doctor, right? This is not any medical advice or anything. But I was listening to one of my teachers yesterday, and they were saying that basically when you are healing yourself, so when you're taking your Arbonne products, there's two things. Number one is that put intention into everything that you're doing. Drinking it. If you're drinking your tea, this tea is going to help me feel better. It's going to help me sleep better. It's going to help me digest better. It's cleaning my system. Everything that's in it, the mint, the elderberry is healing me from the inside out. Drink your tea. You know, your protein shake. This protein shake is going to keep me full. It's going to keep me nourished. Like it says it all on the bag. So, and we know what the products do, but imagine just intentionally saying those things like everything I eat nourishes me from the inside out. Put those affirmations into your drinks and you can use your hands and, you know, have the energy around everything that you're putting in your body. You're but focus, don't focus. Okay, this is the next level. Don't focus on the physical item. Focus on the space between it. Does that make sense? Don't focus on the atoms themselves, the cells or the thing, the molecules that make up the cup. Focus on the energy that is holding the molecules when you're setting your intention. Listen, I don't know. I don't know. That really excited me and like sh just shook me because you can do that with your like healing within your body. If you have something that's a pain point, next time try it. Just try it. And I would love to have like your testimony because like my scalp was sore last night. I've been having my hair up like, you know, and I was like, I'm gonna put intention into the cells or into the matter, the space between the cells, not to change the cells that are on my head, but to develop new cells because cells eventually die. Like, we have to also understand science here. It's so deep, it's so crazy, it's so amazing. We program the space in between the cells and we create new cells and we talk to ourselves like we're healing ourselves. I'm creating new cells for my scalp to feel healthy, to feel nourished, and to look nourished. Yo, I'm gonna use the Arbonne hair care line tomorrow, and my hair is gonna be like so, so good. And I'm telling you guys, it's not just because of Arbonne. It's a lot to do with it, but the intention behind it, my hair is about to go next level. I'm telling you, you know, we're just programming intentionally in this next season for the level up of self because you deserve everything you came for, and this moon is bringing that. So, that being said, we're going to do a quick journaling exercise, um, and then we will close off with a little meditation. All right. So, now that you know a little bit about alchemy, I hope that made sense. If it went over your head, it's okay. I actually gave you like a very lot of information, especially if it's new to you. We went pretty deep because I just learned that yesterday and I'm like shook. So exciting. Okay, so we're going to do a quick journaling activity. This full moons are a time to release and reset. A lot of people say full moons are a good time to manifest, but I feel like it's when the energy is the most heightened from what you cultivated from the new moon that we have to like empty the cup before we can refill it, you know? So we're doing a little bit of both. It's also manifesting, but we're also adding in the concept of releasing because we have to replace the old neural pathways, not just build on top of them. When we intentionally are dissolving them to release them, the new neural pathways can grow in stronger, which are the paradigms, which are your beliefs, which create your belief system, which allow you to live your life with intention, basically. So good. Okay. So we're gonna have 3 questions. This is for you. You don't have to share with anybody. So we're gonna go right into it. I'm gonna actually journal too. And I'll give you guys like 90 seconds to do each prompt and then like take your time later if you want to go deeper into it. So prompt number 1, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and ladies and ladies. Um, what am I building that truly matters to me? What am I building that truly matters to me? Mhm. Hope that was enough time. When you guys are asking yourselves these questions, um, something that came to me is to also, when you're journaling, and you can do this later too, but describe the person that you're going to be as you're cultivating these things, not just what you're cultivating, because it's not the thing that is going to get you, like, it's not things that are going to get you what you want, it's who you become as a person. So it's just important to tap into how you're going to feel when you're thinking about these things. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, the feeling. It's the feeling. That's the key. Prompt number 2. What old structure or pressure needs to be released? What old structure or pressure needs to be released? Right. And last one. Okay, the last one is what habits, this is a good one if you guys listen to that podcast, the Debbie McNeil one, the standards one, so good. Um, what habits, standards support the version of me that I'm becoming? So what habits and standards support the version of me that I'm becoming? What habits and standards support the version of me that I'm becoming? All right. So, if everyone in the chat, when you're done writing, um, share one word or one sentence in the chat that describes the future self that you're stepping into. So, in the chat, you guys can share one word or one sentence that describes the future self that you're stepping into. I love it. Fearless. That's literally one of the words I wrote down. Beautiful explanation. Thank you, Aria. Empress. Ooh, aligned. Okay. These are all going into my affirmations on my mirror because they're so good. Okay. That's like double alignment received deeply. Mine is disciplined and devotional. Disciplined and devotional. Just yeah, like receiving that with this moon. Thanks, Anna. What's your word? Okay. We can share them, girl. It's all good. Disciplined and devotional, devotional to self, devotion to mind, body, and soul in this season. I've been seeing 333 a lot, like out of control. So, all right. So before we close this off, I want to share my gratitude with you guys. Thank you for being here. It really means a lot to me to have a safe space to share this with like this information with you guys and this knowledge and this wisdom because Chelsea knows my journey. I was ready to just knock it out the park. Like, we're done. We're done. So it really means a lot to me. And I know you probably think like I'm doing this for you guys, but really I'm doing this for me so that it keeps me accountable. It keeps me accountable for my practices. So, I'm just really grateful that you guys are aligned and it resonates with you. And thank you for being open-hearted enough to receive. I'm really grateful. Love pre, oh my God, I see 11, 11, day and night, 333, 444, 555, every day. Girl, you're already aligned. If that's your word, those are just reminders every single day of your alignment. So, you're seeing it so much because like the universe and God just doesn't want you to forget that you're so aligned. Like just reminders. Decided. Oh, okay. That's a good word. Listen to your wishes, your command, because the decision, it's the decision. It's so good. Okay. Yeah, for sure. Thank you, Nicole. All right. So I'm just like filling this out for a second because I might send you guys the breath work because it is a 20-minute breath work. It's my favorite one. And usually when I do it, I fall asleep. So I'm just going to send it to you guys so you guys can do that on your own. So maybe to close off, I'm going to pull a couple cards. Um, I'm going to pull a couple cards for the moon. Yay. Okay. So I just started doing tarot recently, but I'm more of an oracle reader. But the tarot's been calling me a little bit, so this is the energy for the full moon in Capricorn for this current collective of everybody here. Um, what's the verdict? What's the verdict? If you have an intention right now for what this reading, you want the reading to be about specifically, put that intention out there right now. You can share it in the chat or you can keep it to yourself. But whatever your intention is what the message is going to resonate with, okay? Okay. Okay. We got the sun, just it fell out the deck. The sun in reverse. Sometimes we think reverse things, reverse cards mean a bad thing, but they don't. Sometimes it just means a little bit of stagnancy before you see the results. So this is just a confirmation of what I was saying, like the delayed gratification. If you have your vision in mind, and again, spend some time with yourself this week and really envision what your life and the life you're creating is looking like. Go deeper on the journaling practice if you need to. Meditate on it when you do your breath work and remind yourself of that. Like, love Preet, when you see those numbers, like remind yourself of like the vision that you have for yourself. It's a reminder to have faith. It's a reminder to keep moving forward. It's when you're so tapped in like that, you know, you get to a point eventually where it doesn't surprise you anymore because you're in so deep in your knowing that life is about to be so good for you and life is so good for you and we're so blessed every single day just to wake up and have a breath and be in such a safe country and a safe place where women actually have the right here to move how they want to move and have a business. Like, the world is so big and we think it's so small, and at the same time it's so small, and there's still so many places that women are repressed. Like, think about 100 years ago, we'd be hung right now. We would not be doing this. We wouldn't be allowed. So when you tap into your spiritual gifts into yourself and you move as your authentic self and you move with that level of faith, you have no, like, there should be no more doubt that you're going to get to where you want to go, especially in a space that we're in. Like this industry changed my life. Like it constantly continues to change my life. And so I hope you guys see that. Like, don't, even if you give up, if it's meant to be, you'll be back here. So just don't give up. Just don't give up. Know that things are going to change and things are not forever. But if you have purpose, your purpose is forever and you will always have the right vehicle that will lead you to your purpose. But you have to have faith in that. And so that delayed gratification, if you remember that, you'll listen. If you remember that in this season, you're going to anchor in all of the tools and all of the devotional practices and all of the disciplines you need to really help you create what you're creating, what you see for yourself. I know it. Like I know it. Oh, all the cards on the floor. Okay, those are the last ones. Lucky three. Um, okay. So I'm always going to tell the truth. At the same time, I can't tell the future, okay? I can, but I can't because you still have free will and you decide what you create in your life, all right? So we got the devil in upright. There's a lot of fear in the collective in general, okay? And there's a lot of this lack scarcity mindset, especially with what's about to happen in the economy and how things are shifting and changing. It's going to come and it's going to test you. And if you can stay in your groundedness, again, remember this season, it's going to help you just there's like a really like there's like a I don't know, I feel like a tower moment or something that's gonna shift there, something's gonna shift that's gonna be very like on a collective scale, very intense. And it's not something to be scared about, again, if you stay connected to who you are. But there's some intensive energies coming in and like we don't live there anymore. You're already tapped into the new timeline. That doesn't mean you ignore it. I think that just means that we have to learn to approach the world with more compassion. And when you lead in anything, especially in business with your heart, you will be successful. This mission is not just like you guys, maybe some people, I don't know, like it's not just our bond. It's not just your little business. Okay? Like learn about yourself because this industry allows you as an individual to have a platform to speak and use your voice and change lives and impact people. Like, don't think it's just, oh, I'm just selling protein. Nobody's going to sign up with protein. They're going to sign up with you and your heart and how you lead and how you be there for people and how you support them in times of need. And the world's getting crazy and we need community right now, really, really bad. It's necessary. We've been so removed from it. And I know this, like, sometimes the messages can be a little bit heavy, but like, you have a responsibility. I believe that everyone that I ever talk to and anybody that resonates with anything that I say, like, you're so special. Like, you're an angel. Like, please know that you have a gift and you have a mission and you have people to support here. You're not here to help anybody or pick them up and drag them around. You're here to support people who are willing to help themselves. And you have that gift. So when you know who you are and you know your wisdom and you move with discernment and you move with your heart, you're going to be successful. Okay. You have the resources. There's a lot of, again, just a lot of, we got like the Five of Pentacles. there's a lot of resources and things in the world and the way that we look at the world that are going to shift, and community is becoming a commodity. Your energy is a commodity. Act like it. If there are people in this world that you come into contact with that are not receiving you, it's okay. Those are not your people. Those are not the people you're supposed to support. And there's going to be a lot of energies coming in to test you like that. That's just the name of this game. When you have a mission in life to complete and you have a purpose, there are people who are going to come test you, and there are challenges in life that are going to come test you, and it's going to test your faith. I I don't want the messages to be heavy like this, but this is what I can't say it any other way. Like, this is just what it is right now. The last card is the Nine of Wands. Yeah, it says fight for yourself. Like, please work on your self-esteem, work on your self-confidence as a woman in this season, work on your discipline. Know that you are worthy in this season because that's your mission. Your mission is to inspire other women to realize their worth. There is such like a collective frequency of despair and just low self-esteem and no self-worth, and it needs healing. And each one of you have that gift to heal that and help people see that within themselves. It is not your responsibility, but it is your your intention should be to inspire them, but it's not your responsibility, because sometimes, again, when you're having these experiences in life, it might not look like you're inspiring them in that moment, because you have to make a decision based off of your authenticity and how you feel and your intuition and your trust of yourself. And it might not be something that looks like it's supporting everybody. It's very contrary. And it feels like that. But when you know who you are and you make a decision in those contrary moments, that maybe it's not benefiting everybody, but it's seems selfish to you. Like, I'm making this decision because of to protect myself. That's where your faith is going to come in. That's where you change the world, because you're making decisions based out of like literally fear, like having that fearlessness, having courage to do the thing that only makes sense to you in this season. Do that, please. You think it's just about yourself, but you helping yourself first is going to help so many people, and it's going to help them in this next season. The world is changing, you guys. It's really crazy. Like, if you guys come on the trading calls that we do, we get really deep into economics, and sometimes that information, when it comes in and you begin to understand what's going on, you have to be really grounded, you know? Like Chelsea knows. You have to be grounded when you start learning. And so I think this message is very resonant with that. And I am bringing network marketing into this because it's literally the only other skill set other than trading, day trading or investing, that has no ceiling, that has no cap of how much money you can make and how many people you can support and how many people you can help. And so on an economic level, like, it's one of the best opportunities that you can be in, but you have to learn that and know why, because the stigmas are going to come in and people are going to say to you, is it MLM? It's a pyramid scheme. All these devil energies are going to come in and attack y'all. I'm telling you right now, you go hard in your business, they're going to come. Do you know what you're doing? Do you know who you are? Do you know this industry, how impactful it is, how it's created the most women millionaires out of any industry in the world? Fact. Like, know who you are, know why you're doing what you're doing, because you have a very, like, you've been blessed. You're so blessed to be exposed to this space. You're so, so blessed. Like, don't take it for granted. And it takes time. It's been 10 years for me. I'm still here. So is it worth 10 years for you? I'm not saying it's going to take that long, but is it worth it? Or are you going to learn how to trade? Because trading, I've been 5 years in and listen, no ceiling. I'm looking for opportunities that have no ceiling, that are limitless, have no potential. Bring me, if someone argues with me, bring me something that is that with no ceiling, that has no cap, and I will do whatever the hell you're doing. Because listen, I don't know if there's anything else out there. We're gonna just finish this off. You guys, the high priestess at the bottom of the deck, listen. You are also spiritually inclined. You are also tapped in with yourself. Know who you are. Move in that energy. Like tap into that in this devotional practices to your higher self in the Capricorn full moon and like just thrive. I know I'm gonna see each and every single one of you elevate and grow in this space. I'm excited for it. I told you I can't see the future, but I can. But you all have free will, so do with that do with that what you may. But I see success, and we also have the Empress at the bottom of the deck. Like, continue to develop. So you can,
Did you say Empress? Sorry.
yeah,
Okay, perfect. Alignment. Thank you, sweetie.
confirmation, confirmation.
Love you. Thank you.
Prosperity, creativity, fertility, healing, love, harmony, synthesis. So good, that word. Continue to develop so you can create the physical comfort for yourself, so you can create the status and the character to have a positive influence on the community and tap into your full potential because you deserve it and you deserve it more than anyone else for you and for your families and the people that you love and care about. Life is worth it when you make it worth something. I love you guys. Thank you so much again for sharing this space with me. I'm so forever eternally grateful. May the full moon bring blessings to you that are off radar, that you could never even imagine. The off radar miracles, let them pour in. But you have to be stay open your heart, stay open to receiving, tap into your feminine energy a little more. It's not always about effort and hard work, it's about slow down, ease, give yourself grace, take care of yourself. Amplify the self-care and develop your pretty girl character and energy. Have a wonderful night. I will send you guys the meditation. We'll talk soon.